Right, it should do it now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sanders.
Sandorama Warriors.
He got comboed 2
Clear on
tentacles in a
5.
team.
Careful, Chimmy, behind you. I need to reload.
Clear all in 3 seconds. Positions. Schnappels has it, keep him up.
No, I'm on the left side.
Giant eye on the left. I'm trotted up.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Stand up.
Eltarian stomach.
Got it. Giant eye. And tropped up.
Snaps in the stomach. Pound, running, pound.
Are we about to get the weakened fizz? Says second tentacle 10%.
No, it's 80.
Okay. Big wigs.
Three number is inside. Three number is inside.
Not opposed to debuffs on the claw. Knopple's taunt. I'm in the stomach.
I need it.
There's no one in the stomach at the minute.
PK. Stun.
Flesh tentacles on 20%.
Stun it, guys. Nice.
It's not like pure man now, really. ECMO's on it now.
Stun. Ice down.
We kill it now.
No. 3 seconds. Go, 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 go.
Sandals.
Sandals are on.
No.
Cost and Kai pick it up.
Carsten has it, keep him up.
Put demo shout on.
Them in stomach.
Get out.
Big eye ink.
I'm in stomach. Someone with tongues.
I chopped it up. And dropped. I stunned it. Giant claw. Be ready, thanks.
I spawned under me.
Stunned it.
Okay, you get Thunder Fury and demo shout on it.
Heal cast. Schnappers. Kill schnappers.
Them in stun.
It's on the right, interrupt it.
Tentacles and 20%. It's dead. It's dead.
Done.
This is it.
Yeah.
GG.
It better be.
It's nice.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Did we just
Wow,
get
nice
died
loot.
in the stomach?
Oh man, that sucks ass.
Unbelievable.
That was worth it. Why does that tentacle take up a... that's the new book. The tentacle's the new book.